StarCraft fans. This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is going between ViBE and Avalo on Dusk Towers. In the bottom side of the map, we have the red Protos player. It is Avalo. And in the top side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is ViBE. So two GM level players going at it today here on the ladder in StarCraft 2. I was sent this replay by a subscriber of mine. He said, you need to check this out. And so I am checking it out. Alright, so I'm pretty sure you've heard of Avalo. He's a pretty famous Twitch streamer, famous for his rage. I'm not entirely sure if he's a replacement for Idra, but we'll have to wait and see if he can live up to the Idra legacy. Alright, so starting out, Gateway expand, I'm going to assume. And yes, it's going to go hatch first here. Ready, get set, go! There it is! So hatch first here in the ZVP. Not anything to worry about for you Zerg players on the ladder who might be concerned about going hatch first, because nothing bad can happen to you now. The distance it takes, the time it takes for a probe to get out here and throw down a pylon to get a forge up, just holy smokes, that's a forge. Avalo throwing down a pylon. Okay, forget everything I just said, Zerg players. Sometimes it can be very scary to go hatch first against Protos. That spawning pool is nowhere near complete, and he doesn't see this either. ViBE does not know this is here. Look, nope, can't see that cannon either. It is a cannon rush with a gateway mixed in too. What is this madness? What is the gateway going to be for? Has to be for zealots. There's no cybernetics core on the way, so a zealot cannon rush here and another gateway, a 2-gate. Look at the placement here. It's absolutely perfect. This hatch cannot see it. The vision is too low. Oh, drone comes in. Ta-da! Hello, a million things from Avalo. What is going on right now? All right, 2 cannons finishing almost simultaneously, forcing a cancel on that base. Bam, done. Good call. Good call. Avalo might have wanted to start those a little bit later. I don't know. Like, killing that hatch would have been a huge stinking deal. But that cancel actually helps ViBE out. Now he throws a hatch down here. He knows there's not much back home for Avalo. I have seen videos on how to deal with this as a Zerg player. You just go ahead, get a bunch of lings, send them down to the base, and just wreck house, because there's nothing here for the Protoss player. And the cannons cannot kill you. They can't get close enough on this creep, prevents them from getting close enough to the hatch to actually kill your stuff. See this? You can get the extractor, you can get some workers, but you cannot kill this hatch. It is not possible, especially on this map. So I feel like ViBE is keeping his cool. He's not raging in chat about this. He has a Roach Warren coming up too. Roach Warren and 2 spines. Oh, these spines are going to be massive. Queen, walk over to my spine, says the queen. Yeah, thank you very much. Canceling what? Oh, shoot. What did he cancel there? Another spine crawler, maybe? Whatever it was, it did get canceled. He's going to pop right up here and maybe get in before the cannons finish. Oh, yes. Queen taking those shots to the face, allowing the spines to finish now. Canceled. Canceled burrowing back here a little bit at a more safe distance. So ViBE's actually playing defense here. He's getting some Ravagers. Corrosive Bile working very well on Protoss units. Some Zealots coming down to knock down this hatch. This is an actually interesting play. Interesting play here from Avalo. And yeah, these pylons might just be dead. Cancel. Nicely done. Cancel there. The Ravagers coming back to try and save that hatch. They have more range than Ravagers, so they're actually better. Look at that range there. They're better than Roaches against Zealots, and Roaches are already pretty darn good against Zealots here. Corrosive Bile landing and hitting a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. This is amazing. A micro on display from the Zerg player, doing a great job, just absolutely laying waste to the Zealots. Avalo is devoting a lot of stuff to this strategy. I don't know if it's going to work out. Corrosive Bile landing, and is enough to help to kill it. It's going to be enough. One more round of Corrosive Bile should take it down. The Zealots come to try to prevent that from happening, but another one dies for the trouble. They are sacrificing themselves for ire to try to make this thing work. Another Zealot does end up dead. Corrosive Bile's landing, missing entirely on that one. Zealots not taking anything to the face there. It's just, yes, the Ravagers have been very good in this situation. 3 kills and 4 kills each without any of them dying at all. The Zealots are just basically buying time at this point. Meanwhile, up here, yes, the extractor died, but that is about it. More and more Zealots on the way. I just feel like as soon as we're mass Ravager, this is going to be the end of it for Avalo. Just because, again, Ravagers are so good against Zealots, and that's all that Avalo can do. Whoa, just kidding. Wait, that's a gateway. Why is he getting another gateway instead of a cybernetics core? Interesting decision from Avalo, I'm going to say. Corrosive Bile hitting his own Overlord there a little bit, but killing that pylon, allowing this base to be established, was a great play. Doesn't overcommit on Ravagers. Going to go ahead and slowly whittle these cannons down. Look how much damage just 2 Corrosive Biles do there. 60 damage times 2 is 120, and indeed almost enough to kill the shields on one of those cannons entirely. Another round. I think one more round is going to be enough to do it, and Avalo is going to be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Does he have a cyber core yet? Yes, he's finally getting a cyber core. He has a cannon back here. This might... Nope, not a full wall. Lings could probably slip through there, but I think he's going to have a zealot ready to go before too long, and that cannon is going to help here too. So, the problem for Avalo is going to lose all this stuff. He's going to lose the pylons. He's going to lose the gateways. He's going to lose the cannons. Corruptor landing in a great spot to hit both the cannon. Oh, almost tried to hit the cannon. Didn't do it. Pylon going down, depowering these gateways, but the cannons are still powered by this pylon right here. However, Corruptor very unforgiving in this situation. Going to take those out very quickly indeed. So now how does Avalo follow this up? Stargate. Double Stargate here off of 2 bases. Off of 3 assimilators, not 4, not 4. Income tab, 33 to 46. Zerg players up right now, 2 base to 2 base. Oh, just kidding, 3rd base. ViBE snuck a 3rd base out while I wasn't watching. And look, all this stuff is going to die. Resources lost, 2,000 resources lost for Avalo, and 200 for ViBE. That's just going to keep going up, man, as all these, that probe dies, as these gateways die, as this pylon dies, as all the red is cleansed from this side of the base. It is going to look worse and worse for the red Protos player. Yep, gateways are done for. Avalo knows it. He's just trying to move back into more of a standard play. By standard, you mean double pumping. Oh, not double pumping. Actually, 1 Phoenix and 1 Void Ray on this one. So, all right. Some moving. I think moving. Tell me you're moving those. Yes, moving spine crawlers, not building them. Excellent play indeed. Phoenix reveals itself to this Overlord, which means that ViBE knows to expect some shenanigans from the Stargates at this point. That is a great play. Spire. What is this quick Spire? I mean, I say quick. It's 7 minutes into the game, but that is pretty quick. So I think maybe just throw in some Corruptors and call it good. That did supply block ViBE just temporarily. Right now, APM for these guys, over 240 for Avalo, but 363 for ViBE. Not playing right now. Not playing is ViBE. I think I've cast him before. He is a pretty darn solid player. Getting a 4th. Okay, double expanding on the back of this. This is how confident ViBE is that he's going to win this game. He went ahead and shut down Avalo hard. Absolutely took down that attempted cannon rush with the gateways and the zealot pressure. Getting 5 bases now to the 2 that Avalo has. Corruptor land not hitting much of anything. Should be able to do some damage with a spotter, right? An Overlord right up here might be able to actually allow them to Corruptor down that cannon. Take that adept, and that might be all she wrote. Except that the Void Rays are coming out. Interesting. I'm not sure why Avalo thinks Void Rays are the answer. There's a lot of Corruptors on the way from our Zerg player, though. So much gas income. Look at all this gas income that he has here. Really helping a lot. Income tab, as we can see, gas is like 400 more. Mineral count about 200 more. 65 to 46 worker count overall for ViBE in favor, or rather over Avalo. Creep spread continuing to push on out here. These 2 bases. This one already done. Look how the gas income. It's crazy through the roof right now, which is exactly what ViBE needs. Phoenix does fly in. Does not see any spore crawlers whatsoever. Can it scout the Corruptors is the question of the day. Queen trying to shoo it away. Where are the Corruptors? Oh, here they are. They're down here. There's a lot of them too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can't use caustic spray on these because unfortunately they are not buildings. Structures. Right? It doesn't actually... Oh, yes. Can only target enemy structures. It does say that. And is it... Are we going to base race this thing right now? Oh, this base is dead. This Nexus is gone. We're going to see the use of the caustic spray ability here. He's just dancing, trying to be careful with it, but I don't think you have to. There it is. Puke. Puke on everything. This Nexus is absolutely going to fall. These Void Rays trying to do stuff. The recall home to try and save it. Are the Void Rays, can they get there? And there's the recall, but it's already done. It dies. It's dead. Pretty good stutter step micro here by the Void Rays, but the Corruptors are faster. 4.13 move speed compared to 3.15. Avalo throwing out the rage with a broken race. ViBE says lol. I'm not sure what else you want to say in a response to that, considering you just got cannon rushed. But, oh, Void Ray does get a single kill before absolutely getting destroyed by the superior number of Corruptors on the field right now. It is 12 Corruptors to 6 Void Rays. Not great. ViBE saying Protos isn't broken. Double expanding on the back of this is Avalo in production. All the Corruptors on Earth for ViBE. He's trying to do this thing with Corruptor. Avalo saying that Zerg is broken. It has been for a while. Oh, boy. This is like the anti-Idra, though. Idra was a Zerg player, and he would rage about how other races were broken back in Wings of Liberty. Not so much in Heart of the Swarm. He kind of disappeared. But Avalo says, do Corruptors really need the ability to shoot down? It rewards you for doing nothing. Rewards you for doing nothing. I mean, considering Corruptors were pretty much useless, unless in certain situations for Zerg, seeing them actually have some kind of utility is fantastic. ViBE says, how would I R. Kelly you? Oh, I think I know what that's referring to. I'm not going to say, though, because this is a family-friendly channel. If Swarm hosts are buffed, insta-quit. Oh, people insta-quit? This game. People insta-quit this game if Swarm hosts are buffed. All right, we'll have to see. That is so many Corruptors. Bam. 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 Every volley kills a Void Ray. Yeah, they're taking some with them. The casualties are pretty low, and that's it. The Rage Quit! The Rage Quit from Avalo. ViBE is victorious, and the Zerg player wins the game today. So, hey, that was a fun one. Thanks for sending that in, unnamed subscriber, whose name I can't remember. That was really great. Haven't seen a solid cannon rush like that in a while. I guess Has tried it, didn't he? Has tried it in a game a couple of weeks ago now, but man, that was a commit from Avalo. Holy smokes, a commit. But 6,000 resources lost to 1,800 resources lost definitely tells the story there. ViBE handled that like a pro. Really did a great job getting a couple Ravagers out. Didn't overcommit with Ravagers, mind you. Just enough to keep the Zealots at bay. Just enough Spines to keep the cannons from getting where they wanted to go. And that was all she wrote, really. I mean, ViBE super expanded off of that. Avalo tried to go Sky Toss in the response, but the perfect scout of the Overlord allowed ViBE to go Spire, allowed him to get Corruptors, and just mass Corrupted his way to victory. So that's it for me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.